What's up, guys? It's iForger here, and I'm going to show you the third episode of the Forge tutorials by iForger, of course. Now, somebody already asked me if I could do spirals, and then somebody asked me if I could do MXSX tutorials. Now, I'm not going to do those in this episode because I don't know, I don't want to. So, I'm going to show you how to do like hills, well, not spirals, hills, turns, waves, stuff like that. I've already got this hill kind of started right here, and there's my little co-partner because Cyclic Warrior isn't here right now, so I have Fruit Loops. Alright, let's begin. Now you see I already got this hill started right here. So basically, you just go with the flow, I guess you could say. That's how I always make it seem. You never want to make it too angled. If you make it too angled, then it becomes too much of a problem and you don't know how to fix it, and then you're like, what do I do? Oh my god! No. We don't want that crap. What you want to do is you just want to, I guess, make it an angle, but don't make it too much of an angle that you can't control, because then you got to go and delete everything and you're like, what the heck? Alright. Now here I'm going to be making a turn, like kind of like a turn slash wave type thing. Now this is just a tutorial. It's not like you have to copy everything I do and be like, this is how he told me to do it, so this is how everybody has to do it. No. This is just kind of like a broad, I guess you could say, like a broad tutorial. Like there's more than one way to do it. I'm not, just because I say it doesn't mean that's the only way you can do it. And another thing I have to say, because I've been recently playing some other maps with some people, if you want to make a roller coaster, not a roller coaster, any type of racetrack besides city tracks that you want to be smooth, don't use rotation snap, because it takes the, I guess, quality out of the map. You can't do what other forgers can do if you use rotation snap. Because as you can see right now, my rotation's on 0. Well, it's on off. You don't want to use rotation snap, because it'll just take the smoothness out of the track, I guess. For the person that messaged me about the spirals, I'm going to need more information whether you want double wide spirals or if you want roller coaster spirals, because I don't know. You just said tutorial on spirals, and I don't really know what else to do. I mean, I could do one, then you could say, no, that's not what I wanted. So that's why I'm asking now. You just need to tell me these things. You can't be like, I want a tutorial on this, and there's like 5 ways to do it. Like the starting gate, somebody specifically told me how to do it, so they specifically said which starting gate they wanted, so that's the one that I did for them, and I did an extra one. As you can see for this hill, it kind of sticks out a little bit on both sides, but it's gonna look that way. You just want to make sure it's smooth. Now Fruit Loops is gonna drive over this just so we can test to make sure that it's smooth. As you can see, it's pretty smooth. One thing you don't want to do in a double wide is taper, because it becomes really bumpy. I already explained that in another, it was another tutorial, I explained that you don't want to use tapering because tapering will ruin a track. I mean, it could be an amazing track, but then if you use tapering, it'll be poop. Alright. Yeah, you see how it's just kind of like a slight bump, but see, it's just the way that they work, I guess. I don't know. Like I said before, this is the way I make my maps. If you don't like it, then why are you watching? And if you post a comment in the comments, if you want me to make this an official track, I'll put it up for download at the end of the Forge tutorial series. You just gotta tell me. If you want it to be an actual track, then I'll make it one. Because I know everybody out there likes my maps, so yeah, it'll be out there for download if you want it to be. As you can see, it's never going to be like 100% perfect. But as long as it's smooth and it flows and it's fun to play on, well, that's all that matters then. Now, since I already got this kind of like a, if you look, it's like a turn, and then it goes into a slight hill. What is this? Alright. I don't know where that one random piece came from, but let's continue. Like I said before, whenever you make a turn, you never want to have it too sharp or too banked, because it's hard to get out of that situation, I guess. Because if it's too sharp, the drivers lose all their speed and it just ruins the flow of the map. Now you can see right here, the track is kind of angled a little bit, but see, it's not angled too much. It's just enough to, I guess, make a difference. And see how this comes out. It'll come out kind of nice and, I guess, nice and smooth. And what I'm going to do here is I'll make it go turn this way. See how it's already angled this way, so it'll be a little bit easier to do. And yes, forging is always going to get frustrating. But if you want to have your maps perfect, well, not perfect, but I mean good quality, you could say, it takes a lot of time. Like, I don't make all my maps in one day. As you can see, it's kind of on here. Since it's kind of like, it looks a little bit like a straightaway, I'm gonna make it turn a little more. You never want to have a map that has all the turns going the same direction. Like, you don't want them all to be left turns. You just gotta mix it up a little. Like a left, right, right, left, it doesn't matter. Just as long as they're not all left or all right. Because when you do that, then it gets really boring and nobody wants to play on it. But I guess that's my opinion. I mean, I've seen a lot of people that have complained because the map is really boring because it's very repetitive. Alright, since this video is about 13 minutes long, I might have to make a part 2. So the part 2 will be turns, hills, and waves, which is the same as this one. So it'll just be a continuation of this video. So I'll post a link at the end of this video specifically to go to the next, like the part 2. So just stay tuned for the next part. And remember to subscribe.